Alright guys, time to celebrate. We got ourselves some Urban Underdog American Lager. And this one's coming to us from Urban Chestnut out of St. Louis, Missouri. So let's go ahead and crack that because it's time to use a razor that I've wanted to use for a long time. If you saw my mail call video, you already know what I'm talking about. And it's time to celebrate here. Let's go ahead and get her more like that. Alright. Very nice. So this is just a lager. Never had it before, but we're going to give it a shot. Quite nice. Alright. The star of the show, the Blackland Vector. Look at the profile of that head. Look at that. Look at how slim and sleek that is. The fit and finish on this is very nice. It's just kind of like a machined finish, not a polish or anything like that. This is, of course, from Blackland Razors. I can't see any flaws whatsoever. Can't see any imperfections. It looks machined very nicely. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Nice wide lather channels. I don't know. There's not a damn thing bad that I can say about this. Just awesome, awesome. So we're going to load this up with the blade real quick. Let's take the head off, being careful. And kind of show you what they're working with. They got this like post design. Instead of it being a circle screw, it's kind of like a shaved on the sides screw to create kind of like a rectangular post. I'll just take that off so you can see. It's got these little knobs to hold the blade in place steady, as well as corresponding holes on the other side to really lock it all down firm. So we'll get a blade here. We've got these Schick Proline P30s, and it's got the little injector style cartridge there. So you just pull it back and then push across, and then you can just pull it out if you'd like. Set that off to the side. And gotta make sure we load this on the right way here. Alright. We got her on there. And I will throw the base plate on. Gotta make sure everything lines up, you know what I mean? I think I nailed it the first try. They don't really have any indicators, I guess, to make sure the base plate's lined up. I suppose those holes are a nice indicator, but then everything is so sleek that you almost don't know, you know what I mean? Which way's up, which way's down. Is it the front or the back? I don't know. I guess the lather channels are indicators. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Alright, so we got the blade loaded, still very slim, and let's get started, let's get going. So big thanks to Shaving with Chief. If you haven't seen his channel, I suggest you check it out. It will be linked below. I think it used to be The Chief Shaves, but now it's Shaving with Chief, so on YouTube and Instagram. So we're going to be using some Grooming Department today, since he's a big fan of Grooming Department. And this is an older base, but this is the Veritas offering from Valentine's Day. So, just an awesome scent. I feel like it's one of those scents, kind of like Noble Otter's Texas, where it's just very nice. It's masculine, it's classy. You could use it probably all year round, any occasion, and get compliments. It's just nice. It's sweet, but not overly sweet. It's like I feel like it's a little bit kind of like chocolatey, like, man, this one's kind of harder to describe. Yeah, like a little bit like musky, but it's smooth, you know what I mean? Really similar to Texas, I almost feel like. Anyhow, so that's what we're using. Veritas. Real good stuff. Alright. And we're going to be using the turn and shave. Right there. And this is my custom that I recently got done. The new brush to the den. It's got the emerald with the gold flake and the V4 28mm tip knot. So, if you noticed, it is not pre-soaked. So, these are the tips for you new V4 owners. Don't pre-soak it. Don't even bother. Just go right in the water like you would with a synthetic. We got some distilled water here. We'll just give it a dunk. Try to get down to the knot there, why don't you? And that's it. We'll squeeze that out. Got it all squeezed out as much as I could. And there we go. Just like a synthetic. You just dunk it right before you shave. So I got some loaded up into the bowl here, the Lancaster bowl, and we'll get started. Some of the tips I found with this V4 tip knot, since it is so soft with those ultra jelly tips, don't pre-soak it. You know what I mean? Just dunk it in the water before you start lathering, because you want it to maintain a little bit of backbone with those ultra soft gel tips. And right now we're getting kind of a paste. One thing about these super soft tips is I feel like it has trouble picking up lather. Right now this is where we're at. I'm going to put in some more distilled water and keep building. Alright. So yeah, I know I already kind of gave a lot of praise on my mail call video, but thanks, Corey. This was fucking awesome, and this is what the community is all about. It's not the first time somebody's ever loaned something out to give somebody a little try before you buy experience, and it won't be the last either. That's where we're at. We could probably use some more water. Alright. We'll just keep going. See if we can get some suds forming. But yeah, this is what the community is all about, man. Helping each other out. And I'm just going around trying to get everything off the walls. Funny enough, I'm not seeing a whole hell of a lot of suds forming. I believe this base was called the Luso base, with the Jersey milk. Jersey cow milk. He didn't stick with it long, so must not have been too happy with this one. I know he had a failed batch and then he made it right, and then I don't know what happened from there. But it has like all those ingredients. Ton of ingredients. Alright. So now we got something we can work with. Let's try to bring this to the face now that we're damn near 10 minutes in. I am really hating my videos pushing the past 25-minute mark, and yet every time I ramble on in the beginning and push it out that far, like, do I not learn from my mistakes? Alright, here we go. And this stuff smells awesome. Probably about a 5 out of 10. right around medium. I think it is going to be complex enough to stick around, but we'll see. And these tips are just so soft. It's like synthetic softness. There we go. And that's how you do it. So, V4 tip knot owners, if you're a bull leatherer, or even if you're not, I wouldn't recommend pre-soaking your V4 tip knot, just because it's not the same as the rest of your badgers. The gel tips are so soft on this thing, it'll just be mush if you pre-soak it. Just my opinion. By just going in like you would with a synthetic brush and dunking it right before you start, I think that gives you your best chance for success. And you'll see, it's still plenty soft. Alright, here we go. Pass one. First stroke with the Blackland Vector. Okay, we're getting a feel for it. Has a huge head. I think I got the angle about right. Didn't feel uncomfortable whatsoever. It was kind of like riding the line of blade feel. It's like it's there, but barely noticeable to me. Now I have like 3 pimples along my neck, so if I spring a leak, it's probably not the razor. Okay. I'm gonna say this is about probably just over medium efficiency, or maybe somewhere in the middle. Like if you were to break the scale down to like mild, medium, then medium efficient to very efficient, I would say it's probably in that like medium efficient. You know what I mean? It's above medium, but it's, you know, nothing scary. I just threw some lather way the hell up there. Nobody get any ideas. We're not doing a head shave. Alright. Alright. So, good first pass. I think it felt pretty nice. It definitely had a kind of unique blade feel to in my library of experiences. I feel like it was like, it didn't have like an extremely noticeable blade feel, but it was almost like riding the line. Like it's just dipping its toes in the realm of blade feel. I don't know. I'm all over the place, apparently. Alright. Let's get some more of this. But yeah, I actually quite enjoy the level of blade feel that I felt on that first pass. It's just barely, like, peeking out, if that makes sense. Like, it's just barely, like, perceivable, the blade feel. You have some razors that are so mild, you can't feel any blade feel. You don't even know if the blade's in there. All you know is that it's cutting hair, you know what I mean? With this one, it's like, it's there, it's perceivable, but just barely. All right. We'll wrangle up whatever's left. I've pretty much found with this grooming department soap, I have to use a shit ton of soap. And I can't really blame the brush for that. Because I feel like the brush is giving it up. I just feel like the grooming department soap, just a lot doesn't get you very far with this Luso base. It's kind of a shame because shit ain't cheap. Alright, another sip. That's a good one. Alright, against the grain. It's kind of weird with a head that's so wide, you know. I've never really used a safety razor with the head that wide. Very nice though. I like it. I like it. Feel like the angle. The shaving angle is pretty damn intuitive to find. I didn't think it was very hard to locate at all. See, I don't feel like it's so bad I can't go over Mount Rushmore over here. I just rolled right over it, no cuts. I have all these damn pimples right there, but we'll get over it. All right. I think we have ourselves a shave. Get the neck. All right. First impressions. I like it. I think it was pretty intuitive. Very easy to shave with. I think the lather channels, those huge lather channels, they let the water flow through very nice. I mean, my lather was pretty hydrated, but even if it wasn't, I think those huge channels and that slim head, I would find it kind of hard to believe a lot of lather would get kind of stuck, not rinsing off, unless it was super thick. But so yeah, I think upon completion of that shave, about above medium efficiency. I think we got a BBS. Above medium efficiency, but as far as the blade feel goes, it's just kind of dipping its toes in the water, you know what I mean? It's just barely there. I don't feel like the blade feel is very intimidating whatsoever. It's just there. And really, that's to my liking. That's the way I like it. I never really looked for blade feel in the past, but I find now it's kind of like when it's not there, I notice that it's not there, and I'm kind of like, where is it? And I think that's because I like it. I like the blade feel. So that is what it is. I know not everybody likes it. Some people like their razors feeling like there's not a blade in it and just being smooth as hell. And I think that's awesome when somebody can, make that happen. Have a head geometry that just basically hides the blade feel, but still has, gives you a good shave. But this one here, I feel like there's a blade in it. It's not uncomfortable or anything like that. It's just there, All right. Think I got her. Lancaster towel. Accept no imitations. No, I'm just fucking around. Just fucking around. You guys do what you want. All right. And we're going to finish with the best balm in the game. Zingari Aftershave Balm. And this is in the Tribe scent. Sandalwood, Amber, and Spices. Based off Santal 33, I believe the scent is. And I gotta say, I don't think I saw anybody on YouTube say this was the best balm before me. Just throwing that out there. Pretty positive I said it first. Oh, you damn following in my footsteps ass. No. I don't know why I've been on a shit talking kick. I think I'm just having too much fun. Alright. Let's get this on here. Oh, yeah. Probably one separate for the cheeks, why not? And this is a creamy sandalwood. The Supreme Sandalwood that I used from PAA yesterday, that's kind of more masculine, a lot more like natural woody. This one is like a smooth, creamy sandalwood. And it's probably from that sweetness from the amber. And I feel like the spices aspect is real subtle. It's like a creamy sandalwood and sweet amber, really. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Best balm in the game. We got ourselves a BBS. The Vector. Awesome first outing. Awesome first impression. And that was the Zingari man, the Tribe. And then we used some Grooming Dept Veritas in the Luso base. Discontinued. Not the best soap that I've ever used. It has a great scent. Great scent. Good slickness. It never really got super dense. It's kind of like somewhere in the medium there. It not up there with his new stuff, but not bad either. It definitely enough to get you a good shave. But not bad. I do enjoy the scent a lot. Lancaster bowl became a staple in my den. I love this thing. my brand new Turn and Shave Custom with the emerald over gold flake and the V4 tip knot, 28 millimeter. Don't pre-soak it. You just don't need it. Just dunk it in the water right before you start lathering, just like you would a synthetic. That's all you need. It still gets plenty soft, but it retains a little bit of backbone because you didn't soak it. And I feel like that makes all the difference in this case. So I think that's it, guys. Star of the show. The Blackland Vector. Right here. This thing. Very nice. Very nice first outing. I've been wanting to try it for so long, and now I finally got my hands on it due to the kindness of Corey over at Shaving with Chief. Fantastic. Like I said, I'm going to link it below, and I need you guys to check him out. Shaving with Chief. Badass. Like I said in the mail call video, he has just took off blazing with his YouTube channel. Just doing great, and it's awesome to have another YouTube shaver in the fold. So that's it for me. I think I've blabbed on long enough. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Corey. Big thanks, bro. We're out of here.